going on, family? This is King Randall. First of all, y'all first tour through the Life Preparatory School for Boys. You've seen of the school, you've seen a few pictures or whatever, but I want to kind of give you guys a full walkthrough of the school. We've had an inspection done. We've had the school cleaned up as much as possible. So I feel comfortable now showing you guys the inside of the location. So let's go. I'm going to take you guys through this first set of classrooms here. So we go to the first set. By the way, it's 25 classrooms in the whole location. So we got a lot of space, and these classrooms are not small. Here, and kind of we'll fast forward the video through some of these classrooms because they're kind of virtually the same, but for the most part, floors are clean, walls look nice. We got miscellaneous stuff to do, such as ceiling tiles and some like leakage in the rooms or whatever. But we have to get the full roof redone because we were getting it patched up at first, but we're gonna end up having to get the whole roof redone according to our inspection report. So these are a few classrooms here. I'll turn these lights on for y'all so get a good look at them. Had a lot of leaks coming through the whole building. So they're everywhere, all in the basketball gym, all downstairs. We have buckets, of course, in some of these areas. And here's the last two classrooms right here. I'll take you guys back down the hallway to our other set of classrooms. Take you guys to the teacher's lounge area. This will be our teacher's lounge, but right now I'm doing book clubbing here because I got a lot of children now. We can't fit them in the resource center anymore, so we're in the teacher's lounge now. So this will be the teacher's lounge area. Ain't really too much wrong in here, just a lot of cosmetic repair that we need to do as far as painting and putting up new ceiling tiles and things like that. Told you the elevator is inoperable. This is the cafeteria. So obviously the cafeteria needs complete renovation. These floors need to come up, as you can see here. There are very poor jobs done by a lot of whoever came to fix the floors before. Just needs a lot of work. They did a lot of bad patchwork on these floors. So floors need completely redone here. And I spoke to the Restaurant Association. They'll be coming to help us with our, you can see that right here, but they'll be coming to help us with our kitchen. They're saying our kitchen is going to have to be redone, and we're going to have to extend our kitchen to about right here because of the amount of children that we'll be serving at our school, because we need a walk-in cooler, etc. And they were honestly wondering how they were able to serve the children in that small kitchen because we have a lot of equipment that we need for our kitchen. So, anyway, I'll take you guys back through here to the classrooms, and then we'll go see the gym. All right, so this is the lower level set of classrooms. A lot here. So most of these classrooms, it used to be a daycare here, so most of this stuff you're gonna see are really, really bright colors. But this is just because it was a daycare before. And all these are classrooms. Like I said, they're huge, very huge classrooms. Most of these down here need cosmetic repair, ceiling tiles, etc., molding, or what have you, new flooring. But of course, on our volunteer day, we'll look forward to some of you guys helping us fixing our school. I know a lot of people have been asking, and it's time. So this is more classrooms. All these things need painted. We can't be in here with these super bright colors. Another classroom here. Got little small restrooms in the middle of class for toddlers, I guess, whenever they're here. So kind of took you through the classrooms. Those are most of the classrooms, not every single last classroom, but for the most part, those are all the classrooms in the school. And now I'm gonna take you guys to the gym. All right, guys, so welcome to our basketball gym. We have one of the bigger gyms in the city. We have a balcony. We also have a little stage area up there, but this entire gym needs to be redone. A lot of moisture content on the walls. The floors need to be completely redone. We need wood flooring in here. Flooring's kind of coming up. It's been a lot of leaks. There's so many leaks in here. We don't even have enough buckets for the leaks that happen here in the gym, so the boys can't really play in here unless it's really, really, really extremely dry. It hasn't rained for a few days, but sometimes I allow them, but for the most part, they don't get a chance to play in the basketball gym yet because of the leaks that we have. We have 13 air conditioning units, 4 of which are in the gym. none of them work. All of them need replacing. Well, 2 of them work, but they're in really bad condition. They're about to stop working. So that's kind of what we have here in the gym. I'll take you guys to the locker room area. Room area is a little dark in here, but that's because some of the lights are out and all the water damage that happened down here. So if you look at the flooring, obviously the flooring needs to be repaired. Like I said, mainly it's a lot of cosmetic work that we need to do in the school, but if you look at the ceiling, it needs to be repaired, etc. It's a lot of work that we're gonna have to do, but I think we can make it happen by September. I don't have a problem with that. We should be able to open it in September, especially if we have so many people on board with us. So I'll take you guys to the locker room area. So this is the bathrooms, of course. These are sinks, and there are showers upstairs. So we're gonna turn these little rooms, like this room here, and the room over here. We're gonna turn these into locker rooms. We do have people who wanna have boxing events here, wrestling events, basketball teams, or whatever. We wanna have locker rooms for them. So we're gonna make these 2 rooms locker rooms for any type of sports teams, for our boys to get dressed for their different activities. If they're having a PE or anything like that, I wanna make sure they have a full locker room. There are showers upstairs for the boys, or for anybody who comes here and needs to utilize our gym. So we're gonna turn these 2 areas into locker rooms. But right now, I think that's a gym. I took you to the classroom. So we'll go to the chapel area now. So stick with me. All right, so before we get to the sanctuary, chapel area, I'm just gonna show you some of these little miscellaneous rooms, because it was a church. It had a school attached to it. Didn't know it had a school attached to it, obviously, until we got it. But these are some of the miscellaneous rooms we have in the back. So we have a small room here, and we can turn these rooms into anything. There's a lot of plugs in there, so honestly, I think like making this a computer lab or something. There's a lot of plugs in here, so I wouldn't mind like making this like a computer lab or whatever. But that's ideas I'm thinking about as I go along. But these are miscellaneous rooms. We'll figure out something to do with them. And this is an old kitchen. But there's no stove, of course, got a vent hood. Those things need to be serviced. Also, our fire alarm system needs to be serviced. We're gonna have to get intercoms in here, camera system, security system, all that whole 9. We kind of need everything at the school. All right, so for some of you, this may look a little familiar, but this is where we do Conflict Corner at. So if you've been watching Conflict Corner, this is where the boys come sit every week and we talk to them about all their issues. My spot is right here. So usually when you see me on Conflict Corner, I'm sitting right here and giving the boys some knowledge, but this is where I am. So this is our chapel area. As a matter of fact, let me hit the light for you so you guys can get a little better look. All right, so this is the chapel area. We want to turn this into an auditorium one day. We may leave it as a chapel. That's still up in the air, but we're definitely changing the color in here. So even if we keep these pews, we're probably gonna reupholster them and make red pews, because our colors are red, black, and white, and everything's extremely blue in here. So for the most part, it's not in bad condition or anything in here. The roofing on over here has been redone. I think there's one leak over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the floor's still wet over here, but it's a leak right here. You can see all that moisture down here on the floor. But above me is where you can see the leakage has been happening. So look all up there. That's where the leakage has been coming from. It's also an air conditioning unit here. Doesn't work. This air conditioning unit doesn't work right here. So I guess I'll take you guys back through and kind of give you guys a summary of what the inspection report details. Well, obviously that was a little lengthy walk. That's not even the just complete full facility. I just kind of gave you guys a brief tour, but I'm just gonna go over our inspection report really quickly. So we need a full roof evaluation. Our gutters are messing up. We need some gutter replacements. We need pressure washing, full HVAC, commercial hydraulic fire suppression system, full evaluation of our central fire alarm system. We gotta evaluate all the bathrooms and the kitchens. There's no hot water at all. None of our hot water works here at the school. We gotta get a sewer scope. We gotta get electricity fixed. Damaged walls, ceilings, and flooring. We have water seeping in through the walls in certain areas, like where there isn't even leaking, there is water like kind of coming through the walls on the floor. I don't even know how that's even happening. But we have a few things we have to do here. And like I said, you'll have the full inspection report attached to this video. It's 144 pages, so whoever's interested can look. We have a volunteer day March 18th through the 20th, I believe it is. So that's March 18th through the 20th. As a matter of fact, let me stop right there and make sure that's the date. So that volunteer day will be March 18th through the 20th. So people will have an actual website for you guys. Well, on the extraboys.org, you'll be able to go sign up to volunteer, where you would like to volunteer, how you would like to volunteer, if you want to donate any supplies, if you want to donate any paint, if you want to donate any ceiling tile, you want to come donate your services for HVAC, whatever you want to come, and help us with, we're more than willing and open for you guys to come and help us. But I just want to kind of give you guys an actual full tour of the school, because nobody's actually seen it. You've seen of the school, but you haven't like been inside of it. So I just want you guys to feel extremely a part of this process, because so many people from all over the country and all over the world have helped us just get where we are. So now we're on to the next step, renovations, and then our next step will be opening our school and getting the ball rolling. Peace.